Hey, all you world shakers. You want to see something funny? Look kind of like a little pig, don't it? Yeah. You want to see something even funnier? Yeah, check this out. You know, we tried to turn, this is that same bench grinder. Look the size of my hand on it. We tried to energize that smart drive motor. It had it mounted on the end of here. Mounted right up. Built a plate, of course. Anyway, but it didn't have enough power, enough oomph to turn out to start. In fact, it didn't even want to turn. Uh, Here, I'll show you what the reason for that was. I went ahead and done some surgery. Here's the end of it. Pops off. I had the screws out of it. There's the stator from it. I'm going to move my hand in there so you can see how big my thumb is compared to it. That's a big stator, ain't it? A huge monster. Yeah. Made in China. I ain't got nothing against Chinese products or Chinese people, so don't get me wrong. I just think this is kind of funny. Now look at this motor. That's the motor out of it. The oh, I forget what you call this type of induction motor. Anyway, I'm just saying, look at the field or the guts in this thing. Let's put it that way. Old man, old memory. Anyway, and look at the size of the shaft that they put through there. I mean, that shaft, you could probably start an old tractor with it. I mean, not even put a bend in it. Or, I mean, you know, it's pretty hefty compared to the guts in that thing. Yeah, I got a feeling that we're going to have to do something with this thing other than use it for a motor, because I don't believe that it's got too awful much going for it for a motor. Maybe once that thing reaches its top end and everything's hunky-dory, as long as you don't try to slow it down, I don't believe it'll have a whole lot of torque. You know, the torque that it would have was probably the grinding wheels that you'd put on it. That would, you know, you're only going to use one grinding wheel at a time, and the other one's going to be a flywheel. So that makes a heck of a difference on your motor. But yeah, this is a joke. I mean, we're going to put some magnets in that thing and see if we can get something more out of it. Because it's not a bench grinder, it ain't no more. You know, after seeing that, especially, you know, because I'm used to them old style bench grinders, and they had to do everything they could to shove all the stator inside or the fields inside the housing and the coils. Everything was just snugger than heck. But look at this, you could near throw a cat from one end to the other. Yeah, it's just got these little ends that hold the bearings centered in that shaft. I mean, this would be for other applications, it'd probably be great, you know, if you got something that needs to be turned at a higher rate of speed and ain't got much pull or much cogging or anything to it, you know. Yeah, it might work out great for that. Works good for a bench grinder. I mean, anyway, it's just not what I expected. Thought I'd show you people this. See what you thought. Next time you see it, we'll have some magnets in that baby and see if we can turn it into a nice little dynamo. Still gonna have a smart drive motor on the end of it, just a smaller one. And we'll drive it with something else unless we can figure out how to make this thing work even with magnets in it, which I doubt very much. It'll work one way, and that's by spinning it, it'll put out juice. But who knows? It might work out as a booster for the whole system. Some good's more better. That's what I say. Anyway, this is Uncle Dean coming at you from the Bitterroot Wilderness of Idaho. We got a whole bunch of snow last night and today. Yesterday everything was all green and muddy slick, and now we got 5-6 inches of snow out there. Yeah, it's fun. You all have a good day. Shake the world. Make it yours.